while you were eating to give a special tribute to the birthday boys, Eric and Mari, the king and his ace.
What is a man? What truly defines him?
Is it the way that he talks, the swag in his walk?
Is it the car he drives, the money he provides? No. Perhaps it goes deeper than what's on the surface.
The true measure of a man is what he does in service
to the one he loves. So let us ask again with a different question. What is a man to a woman? A husband, a brother, a son, a father, whose little girls are all grown. Up and away they soar from the nest. But if they fall, he'll be there to catch them cradled to his chest. It bursts wide open every time he looks into their eyes and wonders if he did enough to prepare them for a life that's rough. He was tough on them when they were little. How could he not be in a world that will belittle the weak, so he raised them strong, taught them right from wrong. Now they're here and ready to conquer the world without fear, because they have a father who will always be near and dear to their hearts. A father to a woman is what she looks for at the start of a new life with a man who will one day call her wife. What is a man to a woman? A brother, a son, a father,
a husband. The only man who comes into her life by choice, who promises to cherish and rejoice in all her love. He must have been sent from heaven above to share fears, tears, and cheers together. There's no storm he will not weather for her, his other half. Not because she's not home, but because there's always been a place for her waiting in her soul. He unlocks parts of her she didn't know were there and accepts the parts of her she doesn't want to bear. The weight of the world feels light when he's by her side. His strength wraps around her and she feels safe inside. His cocoon of love, it transforms her. She is who she is today because a husband to a woman is the light on her darkest days.
What is a man to a woman? A husband, a father, a son, a brother, to always have her back, to make her laugh with the simple crack of a joke. He is equally yoked. For her goofy humor, does he know how much it means to her? That he's always around to pick her up when she feels down. When it comes to the best brothers, he takes the crown. To the youngest of three, it's nostalgic really, to reminisce on all the good times, getting in trouble like partners in crime. From arguing and picking fights, to Brewster's checking and driving nights, they know not to worry, it'll be alright, every time they reunite. But it doesn't stop there, because nothing else can really compare to the special bond that they share. No matter where he goes, she'll always be there to support him through thick and thin. She's grateful to him to the end, because a brother to a woman means always having a best friend. What is a man to a woman? A father, a husband, a brother,
a son, her pride and joy. She's watched him grow into a man, when yesterday he was just a boy. Oh boy, how the time flies. He's everything a mother hopes for when she looks into his eyes. She's not surprised because she's always known that the day will come when he grow into his own. He's a man now. It's hard to face the truth. But the hair creeping down his chin is undeniable. He's outgrowing his youth and embracing a newfound maturity. It's been the greatest gift of her life to witness all that he is and will be. Yes, the years will go by, but it makes no difference, you see, because a son to a woman may look like a man, but he'll always be her baby.
What is a man to a woman? A father, a husband, a brother, a son. Then how blessed we must be to love and be loved by the greatest ones.
Gino is my baby child.
Don't we know it?
Gino has been a light in my life. All of my children have made me very, very proud. Each one of them in their own way. Gino is my baby. And to know that he is turning 50 years old, knows how much older I am. But I am very blessed to be here. I am very blessed to have had him. I am very blessed to his dad, who provided the sperm. So for all of you young men, please be sure that when you have children, be in their lives. His dad was in his life until he passed. He was an influence in his life. Gino is the only one who could sit down and talk to me and make me think his way. He has just been a light of my life. He's been a wonderful son. He has made good choices in his life.
Yes.
He married a wonderful, wonderful young lady. He has given me 3 beautiful grandchildren. His dad would be so proud of him.
Yeah, he would.
His Aunt Stella would be so proud of him. All the family are proud of him. And I am really proud of my son, my baby child.
I remember back in the day when I first started dating Denise, and he was coaching football. And he was like real hard on worry about football, just trying to get him to see what's what. Everybody in this room knows how E is. You can go to E with an issue, you can just, if you need somebody to talk to, just to have an ear, his opinion, but he'll put it in a way that everybody can see what he's talking about. You know what I mean? So it isn't going this way, it isn't going that way. He stays in the middle with everything he's doing. I appreciate you, bro. I definitely do. Love you. Love your family.
You were my favorite when you were younger. We put you in the middle out of 5 of us to see who you came to. And look who you came to first. So yes, you are Queen Nita's favorite little brother. I'm sorry, Terry, don't worry. You are strong, you are fine, you're smart, you're funny. You give me encouragement. You give me words to lift me up when I'm feeling bad that you don't even know. Or not words to describe how I feel for you. You will be my little brother, but I look to you like a big brother. And I thank you for loving Leslie, for choosing her as your wife, for giving me my niece and my nephew. And I love you. Happy birthday. Oh, happy birthday, Lord.
The English language doesn't do justification to the word of love. I love my wife. I love to eat hot dogs. You have to go to the Greek. The Greek has 7 words for love, and I don't know all 7. Phileo, brotherly love. Eros, erotic love. That's what I have for my wife. But the word that and the love that Eric has for his family is agape.
Yes, yes,
Sacrificial
Yes.
love.
yes.
Scribe went to Jesus and said, "What must I do?" He said, "Give up everything that you have and come and follow me." And that's what Eric would do for his family.
Yes,
Give up everything
yes.
for his family. I'm so proud of Eric. I'm so proud of Leslie. I'm so proud of the husband and wife they are and the parents they are.
Yes.
And you can
Yes.
see it.
Yes, yes.
And I thought my mom was cruel when she would put him in the crib, turn off the lights, and shut the door. I was like, what kind of crazy mess is that? Don't go in there. He's going to bed. It was 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. I'm like, he's going to bed. 9 years apart we were. We were like, so he cried probably a half an hour to an hour. I was like, man, they don't care. The baby's crying. So he had me, when we'd open the door, he'd be like crying, little, crocodile tears. And I'm like, I'll get you, I'll save you. So I saved him, and my mom came out, what are you doing? Put that baby back. So, ever since then, he had me. I often tell the story about when I took him to downtown. He asked me, he said, "Big brother." He pulled me out of school, by the way, right? No, he says, "Big brother, I've never been to the big city." So my other brother was rich. So he had lots of money. I used to borrow from his piggy bank. I said, I'm taking my youngest brother, to the mall. So we went to downtown, we saw all the big buildings, and I said, man, you can buy anything you want. I got you. So, I had the money, and at the end of the day, we had lunch. End of the day, I said, now listen, we got off the bus, I think it was the 88 Frankstown or whatever it was. Got off the bus, and we were walking back home, and I said, hey, listen, we went to this store, right? He said, yeah. I said, don't tell Mom we went to the store, Well, what's she gonna say? I said, she won't say anything, just put your toys away. As soon as we got in the door, Mom! Terry robbed me. Showed them all the gifts that I gave him. Boy, where'd you get all that money from? I said, I got rich brother. These are all true lies. These are all true lies. But I just wanted to thank you, man, for being a part of my life. Your guidance to your children, man. We love you. I mean, like he said, words can't express how much we love you. And Maury, man, you my cat. Dude, I just can't get all how tall you are. I still watch you. I still watch your films on YouTube. I think I'm the only one to be repeat. Oh, look at that. That's funny. And I always see his buddies on there like, I remember you. So I just want to thank you, Leslie. Thank you. I love you. Like I said, this woman will get the shirt off her back.
Yeah. I just want to say, I'm the neighbor. Everybody else is family, but I just want to say I met Leslie and Eric before they met me. We live in the same subdivision, and they would stand on their porch when they first got their house, and I mean, they would just hug and love on each other. I was like, who is that? Oh my God. They are so excited about their house. And one day my daughter comes home and she said, Mama, can we take Amina with us to the skating rink? And I'm like, okay. So we go get Amina. When I drop her off, I'm like, girl, this is the house where the people They embrace my child. So most of the people in Leslie and Eric's family, when I meet them, I have to say, hey, I'm Tasha, Peyton's mom, because they knew Peyton before me, and like Mina, Salima, and Mari. Mari is my boss because eventually I will be in one of the movies. Mari was a big boy before I ever knew him. I was like, how old is he now? Like, he's 4 and things. But I just wanted to say, like, I absolutely love Eric. Like, he was such an example for Peyton, and watching how he grew up the girls, I would be like, Peyton, save your money in the shoebox like the kids do over there in Mari's house. Leslie and Eric have been wonderful. I love you to death, Eric. We can sit and have a conversation. They'll text on a Friday and say, hey, what you doing? Come on over. And because I live right down the street, I'm like, yes, I can get a drink on and just ride right down. But this is amazing. They embraced my whole family, and to be a part of this big family and all the people that they, Felicia, all of them, they know them, those Bravos crew, all of us. I love absolutely every one of y'all, and y'all already know. Y'all I'm doing good.
I mean, I'll be remiss if I didn't just take a moment to just thank everyone for coming out. I mean, y'all made a sacrifice to come spend time with me and Amari, and that means a lot. Amari, first of all, man, you, my one and only son, someone that I put so much focus on raising, and sometimes I would be hard. I would stop and I would say one thing to him periodically: you're better than I was at this age. Mm-hmm. I just had to remind him of that, because of course I'm trying to push him to be everything that I would hope to have been, everything that I want him to be as an individual man. But sometimes as fathers, we can push hard. I pushed my girls hard, probably even harder, because I knew he was a man, a black man, being raised, right? Yeah. But I just had to remind him that you are better than I was at that age. And son, at 21, man, you are better than I was. Never seen them, man. I mean, you're super gorgeous. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Woo! Outside, we already know what it is. Right. this is an incredibly beautiful spirit and soul that just has, I mean, the creativity in this woman is unparalleled.
Yeah.
And I'm super creative. You know what I mean? So for her to be like, nah, dude, let me show you how it's really done. She's like, you know what I mean? Like when people were like, man, your wife must dress you. I'm like, listen, I got a personal stylist. She does her thing, and I'm super grateful for her. I'm super grateful for all of y'all. Thank you again for making a sacrifice, taking that time out to spend time with me and Amari. It was great.